Hello, everybody. My name is Rhett.
And I'm Samantha.
And you guys are listening to the Might Be Good podcast, episode 2.
Welcome back, guys.
It's been a while, huh, Sam?
Yeah, it's been a while.
What'd you think of the first podcast?
I feel like I need to redeem myself somehow and not sound dumb or annoying at all.
You think you sounded dumb or annoying?
I bet. I feel like I didn't know what I was saying the whole time. I was like, oh, should I say this or should I say that? Like, my confidence was so low because I haven't done this, like, ever. I've never done it.
I feel like the listeners might disagree. You weren't stuttering. You weren't backtracking about what to say next. There wasn't really any pauses. Is this just a confidence thing, Samantha?
No. Sure, maybe it is. I don't know.
One thing I noticed about the last podcast, specifically about me and what I do, is I used a lot.
Everyone does. It's fine, but...
No, if you had a drinking game and took a shot every time I went I'm pretty sure we'd send a lot of people to the hospital, if not the grave.
From alcohol poisoning?
So I'm gonna try and subconsciously avoid it, but if I can't, I guess I can't help it.
I guess you guys have a drinking game now.
Yeah, there you go. It's a drinking game. Take a shot every time Rhett goes, oh. So on today's episode, I specifically wanted to talk about old wives' tales and superstitions you were told as a kid. Mostly because of our cultural backgrounds, because you're raised here in the Philippines. And I was raised in America. I wanted to see if there's any similarities. And maybe later on in the podcast, compare it to superstitions we know now as adults. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
Okay. So let's rewind straight back to our childhood. Let's say around ages like, I don't know, early, before 7 years old. Was there anything specific that comes to mind, maybe about eating etiquettes or trying to get you to behave, that comes to mind?
Oh, yeah, I have one. Oh, there, first of the day.
Okay,
Anyway,
please do tell.
I have one. So, when I was a child, I didn't like eating before compared to now. Like, I'm very picky about my food. But I'm still picky right now, but like every veggie, I was like, no, I don't want that. Get that away from me. But my mom would say that... oh my god, no. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Again. Okay, I was still picky about my food, but since I didn't really want to eat anything on my plate, I would just do my own thing. Like let's say sing. That's where I'm going to right now. Let's say I'm singing while eating, and then my mom caught me. She's gonna say that if you continue singing, your food's gonna turn into dust.
But that wouldn't be a problem for you because you didn't want to eat anyways.
But still, I wanna eat. Let's say there's chicken there, or like some pork with fat in it, and like, oh, I love that.
I gotta stop singing so I can eat this pork.
But still, I'm like, huh? How is this gonna turn food into dust? And then they're saying that, oh, it's in the Bible, blah 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 blah. I'm like, huh?
So what foods did you not like specifically? Can you tell like what they made that you didn't like?
I hate what they call it?
You hate, huh?
Yes, I hate it.
Okay.
Until now, eggplants. I hate it so much. Yeah. Before, I used to hate, what do you call this? What's ampalaya?
Bitter melon.
Yeah, I hated that before, but now I'm like, okay, we're in a hate-love relationship right now, so...
Yeah, most adults, I don't even think would even touch bitter melon. I mean, it's good for your heart, but damn, it's rough.
I mean, if it's sweet.
Sweet?
Yeah.
It's not called sweet melon.
No, I mean, sorry. It's not sweet. I mean, like, there's no taste at all.
So
that's what I mean by sweet, you know?
If you cooked it, like, really bougie.
Yeah, maybe put a lot of sugar in it.
I heard if you just boil it and cook the shit out of it, it won't taste as bitter.
Maybe just not add it at all. What's the point of it if it's not bitter? Right?
Yeah. So my story about my parents trying to get me to eat things I didn't like as a kid is my mom. She's a nurse. She was a nurse. So I just when your family has some kind of medical background, you just assume, especially as a kid, everything they said is true. So what she would told me is if I didn't eat, my bigger intestine would eat my small intestine.
How is that possible?
Thinking back on it now, I'm thinking, okay, what's this with side effects? And then I think like, okay, then what? But as a kid, that terrified the shit out of me. Because my mom said every time your stomach grumbled from being hungry, that was the sound of your big intestine eating the small one.
Oh my god.
So every time my stomach grumbled, I'm like, holy shit, I gotta eat something.
That's so mean.
Yeah, and believe it or not, I believed it, I think all the way up until freshman high school.
Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna say freshman
I don't know if I told Alex or Max. I don't know, one of those, the only two people I hung out with. I don't know if I told Alex. I'm pretty sure it was Alex because he would have been the only one that called bullshit on me. I'm pretty sure if I told Max, he would have believed it. Luckily, I didn't. That would have spread this horrendous rumor that would have probably spanned a couple generations of idiots. Okay, let's go back to your side. Was there anything your mom told you to like make you behave?
Make me behave. Like a disciplinary thing.
Disciplinary or like stories that made you not stay out late or shit like that?
Oh, okay. Let's see if wait, do you have one? If you have one right now, let's dive into it while I think while you're telling.
Okay, well, you can think. I'll talk about what I know. My parents never spooked me with any stories, when I was young about being out late, or I was never even told, watch out for, the Candyman, or, don't get in a stranger's cars. I think they just assumed I wasn't completely dumb. Like, I don't think I ever heard the term stranger danger from my parents when I was young. But at the same time, I don't think I went up to just strangers and been like, hey, how's it going? Or if someone talked to me, I probably would just walked away. So I don't think I was ever given, like those fucking scary story about little Johnny who went up in the attic or some shit like that.
What's little Johnny?
No, I made that up. Literally just made that up as an example. I don't know any real stories. So, what I would do is I would scare the shit out of myself. I remember one time I was laying in bed, and when you have to pee, but you're so scared to go out alone.
Oh my god. Until now, me.
Okay,
I cannot do it.
I'll let you explain your horror stories after. But I lived in I guess a tiny house compared to yours. You've seen my house. I recreated it in Minecraft just for you because I didn't have any pictures. But it's all a single one level, single floor, and the bathroom is literally across the hall from my room. But I scared myself because I was thinking, this one little thought came into my head. And I'm pretty sure this was well into middle school too. I said, if I get off this bed right now, vampires under my bed are gonna grab my ankles.
Oh my god.
And then I think at the same time I thought, wait, why vampires? But at the same time, I was so scared.
Yeah,
so
why vampires?
I held my piss until the sun fucking rose. And I couldn't sleep because I had to pee so bad. So I was just there sweating and fucking grinding my thighs, trying to hold this piss in until at least it was bright enough for me to see the ground.
Okay.
So, there.
Well, mine's kind of similar, but until now, I still think that something's gonna grab my fucking legs when I'm sleeping. So it's the same thing as having a blanket on top of me. I need that blanket. Like, I could sleep without a pillow as long as I have a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm too scared of someone grabbing my leg
at the end of the bed.
Yes, and pulling me until I die.
I used to have that same fear too. I would wear a blanket no matter how hot it was. If the thought of that happening to me crossed my brain, I would be sweating all night if I had to.
Yeah, so until now, it's so hard for me to go to the bathroom alone. So sometimes I would wake up Rhett, like, Rhett, come on, let's go to... just bring me to the bathroom.
Especially at grandma's house.
I can.
And what makes me nervous, my grandma's house is 2 floors. It's pretty old, and I want to say they bought it made. Like, it was... They when they bought it, it was being constructed. So I know the place was most likely not haunted. But the fact that my mother even asked me to go with her down to the bathroom makes me really nervous, because I'm thinking, is there something she knows that I don't know? If my mom is scared, she's lived here her whole life, should I be scared? Because up until now, it never crossed my mind. Like, even though, like, my aunt died, not there, but at the hospital, but she was sick and eventually died. I wondered, is there still a possibility that place might be haunted and no one's just telling me? Because I don't know, because maybe my mom's just a fucking pussy. I don't know.
Maybe,
or maybe that place is fucking haunted.
Oh my god. Yeah, maybe. I mean,
I did have one incident there, though.
Oh, what's that incident?
I even tested this because I was very self-aware. It's like, okay, this would be my mind fucking with me. But this was, I think, the year after my aunt has passed away there. Rest in peace. I was sitting outside. There's this little front patio, and there's an alley on the side connecting to the living room. It's hard to explain. Anyways, I was sitting outside on a rocking chair, and I had both my feet on the ground as I was rocking, and then I stopped. It's a little windy, and I could feel this slight push from the netting of this rocking chair. Those wood rocking chairs where it's got like the mesh net on the back? So it felt like someone pushing my back, and it happened a couple times. I was noticing it, but I had to verify, like, is this shit really happening right now? And so I looked down, and I could see my chest slowly rise up and down. And I was thinking to myself, there's no fucking way the wind is doing this, specifically targeting the center of my back. And so I get off the chair. I'm a little spooked, but at the same time, I get so excited. Like, holy shit.
You needed to, like, verification, like, oh my god.
Yeah, like, this is real. This isn't just, I didn't panic, scream, and run, and then I did the ghost, I sat there. I ran, I made sure it happened a couple more times, and I verified it my fucking self. Verified.
By himself. There's no witnesses.
Yeah. No witnesses. You just have to believe me. Just fucking believe me. Okay. Anyways, later during the day at lunch, I was sitting around, and I was really not worried, but I was really on the fence of bringing up the story, because I was eating lunch with my grandma, my uncle, and my cousin, and I wasn't sure if it was appropriate to bring up during lunchtime about the possibility of their dead mother trying to contact me while they're eating lunch. We're eating, should I say, hey, by the way, your dead mom was pushing me in the back? So I kind of made it low key. I said, I was sitting on the rocking chair outside, and I could feel someone rocking me on the chair, and both my feet were my feet were planted on the ground, and I was sitting still. It was windy, yes, but this was a push, a gentle rocking, as you could say. And so my cousin looks up, and she looks at my uncle, and they just look at each other. And she said, it was on the rocking chair, yeah? I said, yeah. That was my mom's favorite place to sit. I'm like, well, I was shook, but then again, I'm thinking that's a lot of people's favorite place to sit. So, and then my uncle was like, yeah, it's probably my wife. I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad you guys are very casual about it. Also, spooky, dude. So that's my...
I guess it's normal for them to be...
I guess if they think she's around then and that makes them happy, I mean, go for it. But as long as it's a nice ghost. But no, since then, that happened 2016. Nothing's happened to me since. Actually, I lied. When my brother was still here, before I met you, we went back to my grandma's house. We showed up like way in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m. And as we're unpacking through the garage, outdoor garage, we're going through that gate to the kitchen. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then you know how back there's that second sink, that corner where the dog is?
Yeah.
And the small little house, the shack behind? I could hear fucking humming, like singing.
Humming?
Yeah, and I goddamn...
What song?
I don't know, it's just a song. But I know... I'm getting spooks thinking about it. I know damn well it wasn't the neighbors, because the neighbors are never home. That's like their vacation house. So I told my brother, I said, yo, bro, get over here. And he's like, what's up? I say, come over here in this corner. He's like, yeah, what's up? And then I hear it, like, do you fucking hear that singing? And he was like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, I don't know, but they're singing and it's coming from the fucking abandoned house, right? The shack where my aunt and my uncle used to live. And now my uncle stays in the main house. So it's coming from where my aunt and my uncle used to live. And it's just like singing. And I was like, holy shit, she used to do fucking dishes over there.
Oh my god.
And then, so I told Mom, I was like, Mom, there's fucking singing going on back there. I was like, Mom, come here. She's like, no, I don't want you. My mom is so superstitious. And she was like, just leave it alone. Get inside.
Yeah,
she's like, yeet. She didn't want to go anywhere near there. I was like, Mom.
Wants to go near
I said, Mom, just come here and listen to this. Tell me I'm not crazy. She's like, I'm not going over there. And then it's just like,
oh my god,
you know, just I mean, my aunt is a nice lady. She took care of the house. But goddamn, she never cleaned dishes at 3 a.m, okay? And that was creepy. I don't know if the time zone is different when you're dead. But that was a very inappropriate time to do dishes and hum. Because it scared the shit out of me. And I don't know if that was before or after with the dog. You'd think the dog would be losing his shit. But I don't know if we had the dog yet.
No.
Because every time you see ghost videos, the dog or the animals always...
no dog. Wait, the dog now?
Okay, so were we together when you found out we got a dog? Yes, you were.
No. We were together and then, like, after a few months, yeah, we're getting a dog.
Holy shit. So that might have been...
So there's no dog.
So there's no dog. That's why, there was no barking or shit. But
yeah,
that fucking scared. And the fact that it stayed singing, and I brought my brother there to verify it.
That someone's singing?
If you're listening, my brother, my sweet, sweet brother, you know what I'm talking about, right? Fucking, I hope you do, because that was crazy.
Maybe it was a dream.
Yeah, fuck you. Okay, Sam. He was there. He was there.
You don't know that.
No, he was there. He's got my back. Right, bro? Anyways. Did you remember your story? Or were you...
What story? Wait, no.
So I gave you all that time to think.
No, I already told my story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since we're on... Okay. All right, yeah, we're here now. We're at Ghost Spookyville now. Because I know we're just so excited for Halloween. Like, everyone's here already celebrating Christmas.
Yeah. Everyone's, what's this? Everyone's playing Mariah Carey song now. It starts at September 1.
Yeah.
So, it's pre-game for Christmas.
Yeah. So, let's go to ghost stories during or before high school for you.
Before high school?
Yes. Let's do one from there.
Okay. Oh, okay. Before high school. Is it scary? I mean, for me, I guess it's scary somehow. In our old house, in our first house where I grew up from a baby to this 5-year-old who has a bowl cut.
Yeah. So can we get a pretense? How many? You moved around how many times? How many houses total?
I moved 3 times.
So let's do a story.
4, 5 times.
Let's do a story from each house. Is that possible? Do you have at least one?
Oh yes. Oh
okay,
my god.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Even up to my dorm.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna get quite a treat here. This is gonna be the Spooky Cast early Halloween edition.
Anyway,
Okay, so this is house number 1.
Okay, house number 1.
Perfect.
Okay, per house. I'm not gonna include all the scary stories from.
But just do the
traveling.
one fucking that good story from each house.
From each house.
Because you know what? Maybe we'll do this again Halloween. You know,
Yeah.
let's make a Halloween episode. We can tell the rest of our scary stories.
Okay.
But here's just the sample.
Okay, house number 1, where me as a baby up to 5 or 7 years old, and my mom told me this story as who has brains now, who has a functioning brain. Like,
You talking about your mom, right?
no, stop! You're so mean. No, she not really told me, but explained what was happening when I was a child there. So, what was happening I guess I wasn't scared as a child, but like curious as what's happening. But when I grew up and my mom told me what was really happening to that house, it was scary now. So, okay, back to the story. Back to the story.
One more context.
What happened was, every time I go to the bathroom or like go out, nighttime, midnight, whatever, even afternoons, but like alone, when I was alone,
yeah,
I could hear this like tiny footsteps on the second floor of our house. Our second floor is like an attic, sort of, but it's big. Like, that's where we store our stuff.
Yeah. Wait, is this the elf story?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. I was gonna tell you to tell this story because last episode, I kept talking about the fucking elf. And then, I don't think anyone really questioned it or thought much about it, but this is the fucking elf story, guys. This is why I brought up the fucking elf last episode. This is the fucking elf story.
Yay! Are you happy now?
Yes. Okay. Please. Okay. Continue. I'm happy.
This is the elf story. So, as a child, I would hear these tiny footsteps up top on our attic where we store our stuff, or, maybe some clothes, where all of my toys are, like a whole set of toys. Do you have that McDo boat set?
No, I did get the Atlantis toys though.
I'm not quite sure, but you could like put the pieces together. It was so big. That's my prized possession. Anyway, so all of our stuff are there. So our room, bathroom, kitchen, dirty kitchen, living room, master is down below, and the attic is up top. And there's a way outside going there, but it's
How many floors is your house?
2.
Okay.
So there's a stairs. There's a ladder inside going up, but there's like a stairs outside with a gate. It has a gate. The stairs has a gate going upstairs, and then it has another gate at the end of the stairs up there.
Okay, you got a lot of gates and security. I
no,
got it.
because I mean, hello,
Yeah.
you need to put up gates there.
Yeah.
You
don't want more elves sneaking in your house.
No, it's because it's easier for robbers. Is that what you call them?
Yeah, sure, right, robbers.
Yeah, to thingy the door.
Yeah.
So that's why there's gates. Anyway, sorry. The story of the elf story.
Yes.
Okay. Going there, it's blocked off by this gate and by a door and a glass door.
Yes.
So there's like no way a child or a cat. I thought it was a cat for like how many years in my life? Like half of my life, I thought it was a cat. To be running around there like.
But what did the footsteps sound like?
It was like tiny footsteps, like.
Yeah, cats definitely don't walk like that.
No, I thought it was like a running cat, because it was like. Come on, explain that to a child. Come on, like, oh, is there a person up there with tiny footsteps?
It's your mom up there fucking with the elf with the laser, having a chase it around.
Anyway, so that was my experience with that elf, and then I asked my mom. So I was like asking like, oh, I remember this as a child, and there were tiny footsteps up there, and then she told me, oh yeah, that's an elf. I was like, huh?
No, okay, what's the actual name?
I don't know. It's an elf.
No, I was making fun of it. I didn't think it was actually an elf.
It was an elf, like those elves. Okay, I think I saw it once, but it was at our second house.
You might have saw it.
Yeah, I think, because there was this.
You know, I bet you did see it, but it was so terrifying you wiped it from your memory.
No, it's not terrifying. It was this shining diamond thing on the bottom of the stairs.
What the fuck? It's shiny?
Yes. It was like it was like a twinkle twinkle little
star.
So
you got fucking Tinkerbell up there then.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what was that? Then I checked, like I went up close to it. I was like, huh. Okay.
What?
I was like, okay, let's shrug that off.
It didn't run away from you?
I don't know, maybe I wasn't the person it was looking for.
Can you recall or guess how tall or small this thing was?
It was like, I don't know what the size is.
Show me your hands. I'll give something for the audience to imagine. Show me your hands.
No, just imagine a star but on the stairs.
The stars are fucking huge. The sun's a star.
Okay.
Show me with your hands.
Not like that.
Show me with your hands.
When you look up at the sky and see those stars, it looks like that.
It's like a fucking firefly?
Yeah, sure.
No way.
But I bet it's bigger.
Yeah, it must be. You can't make something that tiny make it loud as footsteps.
You know that sometimes it doesn't want to show its true self.
Oh, so it changes like form.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, that's so scary. Anyway, wait. My elf story isn't done yet. Like, context, like, why is it scary for me when my mom told me? Is because when she was a little girl, this elf would put let's say,
brooms.
Let's say the broom was on room number 1, and then suddenly when she's gonna pick it up, it's in room number 3. Like, it would go to a different place because this elf is fucking around with her for talking back to my grandma. So I'm like, oh my gosh.
Damn,
Does it hate me too? I talk back to my mom a lot. Are my stuff there?
You got yourself a little Keebler cunt.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice elf, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, it's like not a pet, but a friend. A friend of my grandma.
Finish the story, and then I want you to give the backstory in this lore. I'm gonna try looking it up too.
What?
Finish the story, and
I'm done.
I really
for this elf. I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. There's another experience.
Okay, give another experience. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try looking this up. Go ahead.
Of this elf. Okay, and
I want to see what it is in the fucking official Philippine folklore. What a little fucking elf is here.
Okay, it's nice. It's a nice elf. It brings us luck.
Okay.
It brought my grandma luck, like a lot of luckiness in her life because of that elf. So her whole life, it's like, oh my gosh, that she's so grateful for this elf for protecting her. And
so it's a lucky elf.
Yeah.
Yo, it's called Tik Tik?
No, that's different.
Tik Balang?
No.
I'm looking at Philippine mythical creatures.
It's an elf.
I know, yeah.
It's a duende there.
It's categorized as goblin elf charm. Yeah. Charm for luck.
Yeah.
Yo, that's creepy.
And cool at the same time.
Keep telling your story. I'm gonna find a good piece of this article.
Okay, Okay, another story for that elf in our second house.
Yeah.
So my grandma moved out of that first house because she built this new house now. And the nice elf, got mad. It's like, this elf told her to go back to that house or I'm gonna be mad at you forever, you know?
Sam, I'm fucking reading the wiki on this thing and it is terrifying.
Let me finish first. So, my Lola said, fuck no. I'm kidding. She said no. And you know what the elf did? The elf fucking pushed her.
Your mom?
My Lola. My grandma.
Holy shit. She wasn't that old, right?
I mean,
if that little fucking shit pushed her now, she would
maybe
die.
10 years ago. Yeah, when she was 40, 50 something, yeah.
I need to read this article when you're done. This is scary.
So this thing pushed her. But you know what? Maybe my mom was just fucking with me. And this isn't true.
So your mom told you about your grandma's incident?
Yeah, I just asked her, oh my gosh, how did you fell? Because
it
wasn't raining. How could she fucking fell off the stairs? And then she told me, yeah, the thing.
He's like, yeah, the duende pushed her.
Yeah, oh my god. Is she fucking with me? Are you fucking with me?
But it could go one or the other way.
Yeah,
either your mom was fucking with you in a very crazy way, or you literally have fucking pre-colonial mythical creature living in your house.
Yeah, in our first house. It doesn't want to... Because it didn't want to live in the second house. So, whatever else.
Okay, yeah. Let me read this fucking wiki article. So, what is it called?
Elf.
No, the duende.
Duende.
So here. Duende are goblins, hobgoblins, elves, or dwarves. It comes from the Spanish duende, but without the W. They are little creatures who provide good fortune or foretell an ominous fate to people. In the pre-colonial Philippines, they were called mangalo, and were believed to cause the death of children by eating their bowels. That's their guts and shit.
I'm still here.
Yeah, holy shit, but that's crazy to think you almost had fucking your bowels eaten. Also in pre-colonial Philippines, mainly in Visayas, people believe that this race of creatures served and raised the goddess Boringadang Padasinaklang Bulaw. I don't know what that is. Can you translate that to me?
I don't know what that is.
In modern day beliefs, duende frequently live in houses and trees, underground in termite-like mounds or hills, and in rural areas.
Oh my gosh.
No, you got another story?
Yeah. Should I tell you?
Yeah, right now. It's getting juicy.
So, it looks like a ant hill. You know, it has a hole in the middle, something like that. So, I was playing in the forest.
Uh-huh.
And then I stepped on it. Because I didn't know. But usually, when you go to a forest, you would say, tabi-tabi po. That's what we do. So that no one follows you.
Uh-huh.
Like, so every step you would say that so that no one follows you home, no one fucks with you during your time in the forest.
Wait, let me... This one.
Wait, let me finish. So I stepped on it, and then when I got home, I was fucking itchy. Like, I was itching my body, my whole body. And then I told this to my mom, and then she said, good luck.
Why is your mom such a bitch?
No. I mean, I think she meant oh my god, what do we do? I mean, I guess modern medicine just helped me. You know,
you just take an allergy pill. Like, take that, you fucking elf. We got penicillin, bitch.
I remember having to itch my whole body because I stepped on it, and then I thought it was ants, but I didn't feel any ants because I only started itching my body when I went home.
Okay, listen to this. They usually come out during... Oh, no, here. They are known to be either good or mischievous, depending on how homeowners treat them.
Oh my god, that is true.
They usually come out during the day at noon for an hour, and again at night. Filipinos may mutter the words, tabi-tabi po, or bari-bari po, makailabas kami apo. asking them to... Can you translate what I just said?
I don't know. That's...
Please excuse me.
It's like,
please excuse me.
But you have to say it in those words, not in English. Like,
Filipino listeners, I'm sorry if I butcher any of the pronunciations. Anyways, asking them to excuse themselves for bothering the duendes. Filipinos would leave food on the floor so that the duende residing or guarding the house would not be angry with them. They may also take a person's things, laughing at their attempt to recover them. They give it back when they feel like it or when one tells them to please give it. Shit, that's why things were moving around in your place.
Oh my
Did you ever hear
God.
laughing?
No.
That would terrorize.
No, I only heard the footsteps. Oh my God. That's so scary.
Got these little Keebler shit bags going around taking your shit and laughing at you. Oh my, that's terrifying.
It wasn't me, it was my mom, so I guess I was a good child.
Yo, if this is a real fucking thing, that would scare me. My whole perception on this world. You know, fuck this heaven and hell shit. We got fucking unicorns and all this shit. I don't know what to believe anymore.
You believe what you want to believe in.
Believe it. Well, you say that, but you had a fucking elf living in your attic. Well, okay, sure, that may or may not have happened. But all the fucking situations going to your house, yeah, fuck, dude, you a little elf.
Yeah, so I guess it was true.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go through this list of creatures before we get to your second house story.
Okay.
I just want to know quickly what you know about them and how we could translate them to Western folklore. You tell me what they're about, and I'll see if I can find an equivalent.
You sure you don't want... Okay.
Aswang. I think... Let me try to explain this to my best of my ability. It looks like an old woman, but it's like a werewolf thing. It's like a hairy old woman. Is that what I'm... Is that correct? That eats your babies?
I don't think so. Well, it may differ from different parts of the Philippines. Like, this is their kind of aswang. This is their
Okay,
aswang.
what's a Samantha aswang? Give me that one.
Okay, our aswang is... well, for me, I don't know, maybe...
Okay, let me know what you heard about.
A different barangay is
I'll
different.
tell me yours, and then I'll see what Wikipedia says.
It's like a normal person.
Okay, so nothing physically featuring.
No, but maybe on what they eat. Like,
so what do they fucking eat?
I think children.
Holy shit,
or
that's
just
not...
humans. I'm not sure. But it's either they might be a shapeshifter. I'm not sure.
You're right. Aswang are shapeshifters believed to appear human-like by day, but transform into a monstrous form to harass and eat awake humans at night. Okay, so this is what they tell the kids to not play at night.
Yeah.
Me and Max would stay up until fucking the sun came up, just drinking and walking around the street. There's no fucking aswang.
Well,
we do have shapeshifters in the US. I think we just call them shapeshifters. I think I'm banging my elbow on the bed. I hope it's not getting picked up on the mic.
But it needs to be like in a foresty place.
Yeah, like yours. Where your hometown is.
Yeah,
there's trees and forest everywhere. And I'm wondering, I think the reason why there's no more fucking mythical creatures because we fucking cut down all the fucking trees.
That's where they live. Usually they're underground, something like that, or up on the trees. Or they would rather go to a place that they can. What's this? What do you call this when you're like be one with the people?
Of the people.
I don't know. Like
fucking cult circle?
No, not like that. But like, it's like when you're out here with so much people, it feels like you belong there.
A cult?
No, stop. Okay, never mind. You keep saying
a village.
Cult. Okay, never mind. They like to go to a place where there's not enough people.
Okay.
Because it's easier to hide. It's easier to...
Okay, so that's why you never see these things, because they hide, I guess. Okay, next one. Bakunawa.
I don't know that.
Okay. Berberoka?
I don't know that.
Bungisnigis?
What the fuck is that?
It's probably terrifying. I don't want to look it up.
Yeah.
we'll go through the whole list probably on the Halloween episode, like everything. But we're just gonna go over what we know now. Diwata.
Yes.
Okay, tell me what a Diwata is.
It's like a goddess, but they could either
good
be good
or
or
bad.
Yeah.
Of course. Do they have like a shape, or it just looks like?
I guess in our eyes they look like this god and goddesses.
Yeah.
And I think that's how they pull people from this realm to their realm.
Apparently, they're described as fair-skinned, good-looking, and sometimes blonde. Okay, I guess they're just models that got lost.
Yeah, but I think they're bad. If they're
They
bad,
are? They said enchantress. Yeah, I think they are bad. Enchantress isn't usually associated with good.
Because they have to bring you into their world in order to
fucking kill you.
To multiply.
Yo, that don't sound too bad. So they kidnap you. Yo, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of hentai made after that where hot fucking elf chicks bring you back to make more of them. Actually, I think we might have seen one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Anyways,
like they needed them.
Family friendly. Encanto.
Yeah.
What is that?
How do I say this?
Oh, it's a male Diwata.
Oh,
it's a god.
Yeah.
And they bring you and fuck you.
Yeah, because they need to multiply.
Did they bring dudes back? That would suck.
No, I think they fuck normal people and then they bring the children back to their world.
Oh, so they fuck you here and then kidnap your child.
Yeah.
Okay, that could be made into a movie. Anyways,
it is a movie.
Really? Oh, of course they made a movie in every fucking mythical creature. Garuda.
No.
Capre.
Yes.
Capre. What's Capre?
Yes. I think that's the one with the big cigarettes who are really tall and live in the tree.
Yeah, they call them filthy giants.
Yeah,
they like to smoke huge rolls of cigars. Dude, imagine finding a fat cigar that's like half lit in the fucking forest. Yeah. Would you run? Or no, they say you smell smoke, right? If you smell smoke in the woods, run.
I think they're the ones who make you
no, apparently
you go lost in the in your way, yeah. And you need to put your pants backwards or your shirt backwards in order for you to find your path.
Holy shit. Like yeah, you're right. It says it right here.
Oh my gosh.
It's so a Filipino equivalent of Bigfoot. It scares away little children who play at night. If one is stuck in a place and keeps going around in circles, one is said to be played around with by a copper. So I guess it can warp you into like a loop.
Yeah.
The only way to leave is to flip your shirt inside out.
Yeah, in order for you to find your way back.
This is funny, but if I was in the fucking woods and I had to flip my fucking shirt, if I was going in a circle, I think I would, without a fucking second thought, flip my shirt back inside out. Because that would scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Kinara. What's that?
No.
Naga.
I don't know that. That sounds like a place.
Okay. Gindara.
I don't know that.
Mambabarang.
I don't.
Manananggal.
Can I know what that Mambabarang is? Because
okay,
I know the
familiar?
word, but...
Oh, it's a witch.
Oh.
They use insects and spirits to enter the body of any person they hate. Wow.
Okay.
That's creepy. Manaul?
Wait, you said...
Oh, yeah, Manananggal.
Yeah, I think that's the half
bat?
Yeah, something like that. They have wings.
Oh, Manananggal is an aswang that can fly after separating itself from the lower half.
Yeah, and you put salt in it. You need to find it...
Lower half?
Lower half and put salt in it in order for you to kill it. I think.
Yo, this is fucking terrifying. Salt, ash, and or garlic. Times. Oh my god. What's mangkukulam?
Oh, the one who let's say I have your hair. I'm gonna bring this to that person in order for you to bring you bad luck or something. To put like so many pimples in your face or something like that.
Okay, here. What's the tick tick?
Oh, ooh, I hate that. Oh, I kind of experienced that too.
This sounds creepy.
Yeah. So
I don't like any creature that they named after the sound it makes. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that's how they go like.
Like they sound like a human going tick tick, or does it sound
it's
like
more scary?
It's more
scary.
Okay, so it's not just the what do you call it, onomatopoeia?
What?
Onomatopoeia. What's that word where the word is the sound? It's onomatopoeia, right?
I'm not sure.
Let's just say it's onomatopoeia. Yeah,
anyway,
let's agree.
It goes tick, tick, something like that. Yeah, but more scary, and it's like a lizard but like human size. And it goes through houses that have pregnant people inside and eat their babies from inside.
Yeah.
So one time my
wait, you're telling a real story here?
Yeah.
About the tick tick?
Yeah, our neighbor was pregnant, and then I could hear this tick tick. Like you could hear what's hierro? Like the roof. What's roof made out of?
The fucking I know the sheet metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could hear like what's that sound? It sounds so heavy and like, and then you could hear this silent like tick tick around the roof, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
This baby's gonna die.
Holy shit.
Well,
Did it?
It's still alive.
Oh, okay, that's good. God damn. Tell me that. Okay. Whew. I don't know if I want to keep going with this.
There's still
so, no, okay, so they're still planning the list, and we still have your second house story and your third house story.
And my fourth house story.
I feel like we should save that.
Oh,
everyone gonna be sad?
About that?
Oh no. Yeah,
well, let me just tell a bonus story.
Okay, give a bonus story that's not the houses. Okay, bonus story.
One of the houses. But
anything?
Wait. No, I did not experience.
I got a bonus story.
No, I did not experience this. But before our third house turned into it was a garage before. So, and there's what they call this what's like a swing, but big, like you could lay down on it.
A hammock?
Yeah.
Okay.
There. Like, but bigger.
Yeah.
And made out of like
fishing net.
No. Like wood. Not wood, but like bamboo.
Okay.
I think bamboo. I'm not sure.
Is it solid or is it like the net?
It's solid.
Okay, so it's like a little bed you can swing on.
Yeah, but but it curves.
Sounds comfy. Anyways.
It really is.
Yeah.
So, I think some of our neighbors, when it's really early in the morning, they would hear crying in our garage.
Oh, in your garage?
Yeah, which turned into a house. Anyway, a garage.
Yeah, so someone lives there now.
Yeah, anyway, it's a garage, and there's a swing there, and they could see it rocking, and they could hear this boy cry. It's like crying. And then they would look at it. It's like, oh my god, there's a child crying in there. You would be worried too, right?
I call the police, dude.
Yeah. And then when they look, it's this super pale child. That looks like the one in
The Ring?
Sadako? Wait, no,
Sadako, Ring.
The garage. The
garage. Yeah, okay, sorry,
the garage. The boy there. Well, that's how I imagine it looks like. But maybe it's different. And it's crying like it's tears or blood.
Oh my god. Your neighbors fucking told you this?
Yeah. And then like
holy shit.
Like their, kids, their grandkids will tell me this. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this is a big fucking leap from our last episode. I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Same, me too. Like telling you this story, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's scary, especially if you're the one experiencing this.
Yeah, and all people have to believe is your word, and this scared the shit out of you. Oh my god.
Yeah. But now I feel like
I'm so jealous of you.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
They're drawn to me somehow. Like I could feel if this place is bad or there's an entity in here.
How's our place?
It's safe, I guess.
Yeah. You know how many suicides were in this building?
I mean, they're nice.
What, the suicides are not nice?
No, I mean, the people were nice. I'm not friends, but he was my classmate before.
So you don't think they're lingering in the halls or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna give a bonus story, but man, I don't know if I want to keep talking about this.
Go. What's your bonus story?
It's the resort.
Oh,
you and me.
No.
I mean, I think it's a good transition to lightheartedness because I feel like that's less creepy than
Sure it is.
You honestly think that was a creepy?
It was creepy for me because it's been years since I experienced shit.
It wasn't creepy for me. See, I'm jealous of you because you know how much I love the ghost shit, but I can't. That resort was the only. Every experience I've gotten was either after the fact or secondhand. Gets? Like how you are with the elf, like shit's already moved around, but you're nowhere there during or before. You just face the aftermath. Like the resort story I'm about to tell, it was more of just the aftermath. So you and I, we were in your hometown, there to hang out with your family and to go to your little small high school reunion party. Elementary school. Sorry. So the party, this little get together thing is at a resort that they've rented out for the night. So we get, access to half the living quarters, pool, barbecue, karaoke room. So when we get there, we decide to pick the only room that's separate from the rest of the building. So it's kind of like its own building. It's small. It's like a little hut. We go there. We drop off our stuff because we want privacy because we're the only couple there. And we go hang out there we go swimming. We eat. We have a barbecue. We sing. I go back to get a fresh change of clothes after swimming for the past hour. And you were with me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you and I, we both went back together. And
you place the bag.
Oh yeah, so before I forget to give context. My bag that we brought, it has all of our stuff, and I swear to God, this thing weighs around 30 pounds.
Yeah, because it has its.
I had a big Bluetooth speaker in there, clothes, toiletries, charger stuff, electronics, like just phones and shit. So this bag is heavy, and we place it dead center of the bed in there. And when we flat, yeah, on its back. And can you describe the scene when we got back, Sam?
So no, it was me. You did.
I didn't go. He was swimming. Is what I'm fucking talking about. Everything I get to experience ghost-wise is all secondhand. Motherfucker, I never get to be around the fun.
Okay, so when I went back there, I opened the door.
Yes.
And then I looked at our stuff, and then I went back out, and I asked him, or them, like, did anyone else...
Like, who threw our shit?
Went in here, and they said no. I mean, maybe what they call this, I didn't see, but everyone could see the view of that.
We weren't bunking with everyone. Yeah. And to give perspective on the layout of this resort, there's the pool in the middle, and then on one side is the main building with all the rooms and the common space, and to the left of it, on its own, there's like a walkway to a separate little hut, which it isn't covered by like any shrubberies or anything, there's plants or flowers. Yeah. It's plain as day, visible.
Yeah, so I asked him, like, did you place the bag in the center of the bed? And he said, yeah. And then I told them, then why is our stuff on the ground?
Was it taken out of the bag?
No, but the thing is, we told you guys that it was laying on its back, and now it's on the other side.
So it's belly down on the floor.
Yeah. And then I'm like, who can fucking move this and leave it like this without hearing a fucking sound?
Yeah.
And like,
I was surveillancing the fucking room too when I was in the pool, because I know we should be the only ones that could go in there. It's our shit in there, and we're not bunking with anyone.
And then I told him, okay, you know what? Fuck this room. Fuck whatever is in here. I'm bringing this back and I'm moving to a different room.
Yeah. And I was joking around, but it's true. What scares me the most is that this ghost can lift at least 20 pounds.
It was heavy. Even I wouldn't want to lift that. Yeah. Maybe it was trying to like, ooh, let me scare them, bring this outside. And then it says, oh my god, this is fucking heavy.
He tried flexing on us, and he fucking drops the bag halfway out the door because he's weak as shit. But still, 20 pounds, that's enough to at least slap me. So I don't want to fuck with no ghost.
Yeah.
But damn.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
And I told him if we ever had a reunion, it's not in there anymore.
Yeah. That was fun though. It was a fun night. You got a little too drunk.
Yeah, because I was drinking too much.
I drank a lot, but I spread it out better than you did. I was consistently drunk the whole night.
Because I was drinking like, okay, drink now.
That was your first time drinking in what? Months? Yeah.
Then after like 5 minutes, okay, drink again. Then after 3 minutes, drink again. You know,
because you're not used to having them pass the drink around like you are used to. Like it's fast. It's a fast paced.
Yeah.
Thing.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, I held your hair. You know, got you water. Did you have a hangover?
No, I didn't.
You're welcome. So I took care of you.
Thank you.
I didn't get any sleep though. Aww. Yeah, but I think that wraps up spooky stories for now. I think based on what you guys tell us, if you like it or not, we might do this again the next episode, or wait at least until October, towards Halloween, to do another one. But as always, we're gonna end in some more of my stupid hypothetical hijinks. But now I got a little horror theme to it.
Wow.
So here goes. Enter the survival horror. Okay. Let's say you're back in your you go back home, right? And your old house is for sale. It's open to public. Mm-hmm. You go in. Okay, this is gonna be a play-by-play. I'm gonna set up a scenario. You tell me what you do next. I'll be your fucking dungeon master. Okay. No dice. It's gonna be what I say. Okay, it's for sale, and it's kind of like open house. Mm-hmm. Okay, you go in there. No one else is like looking at the property at that time. You enter alone, right?
Like alone?
Yeah. Just basically. Well, realistically, would you do that?
Sure.
Okay, so you enter your house, right? You look around. Give me a couple things you do while inside.
Looking through rooms, checking every cabinet and stuff.
Okay. As you're checking the rooms upstairs, you're coming down.
There's no rooms upstairs.
There isn't? What's upstairs?
It's just a big old space.
Okay, you're coming down from the big old space, right? You're walking down the stairs. You're holding the handlebars. I mean, the railing.
Outside?
No, inside.
I told you there's a ladder inside going up.
So inside, to go upstairs, you have to take a ladder?
Yeah.
But outside, you have a staircase.
Yeah. Weird, right?
Fuck. Okay, I wish I knew the house. See, I'm a dungeon master, but I don't know what the fucking dungeon looks like.
Anyway, it's a ladder going up.
You're going down the ladder. You step down. You brush off a little dust off you. You turn around. You see child you.
Oh, there's no... Oh, okay, sure.
You see child you wearing whatever child you wears, all pale and ghostly.
Stop!
Just looking at you.
That's so scary.
What do you do?
I don't know. Run.
Do you approach it? Do you go back up the ladder?
I run.
Run where?
To the exit. I don't fucking care. I would fucking push that.
You run to the door. The fucking door won't move.
Okay.
And you know how heavy these doors are. You look around. You're trying to look away up, but as you turn around, you see you again. Small pale you, just standing behind you.
How close?
Close enough to reach out to you.
Oh my god, no. I would fucking push that thing. I would push that.
You would push little you aside.
Yeah. I was annoying.
You push you little you falls down. She starts crying.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
You run. Where do you run while she's down there crying?
I would break a window. I don't care.
No, you can't do that. This is physically impossible for you. Anyways, where do you run next? Where is there another door?
I'll just try the door.
You're trying the door again. She's still there. She's not moving. She's crying. But the crying gets louder and louder.
You know what? I'll just try and black out.
You black out.
Okay, cool.
You wake up. You're in the basement of the house that you didn't know
existed. There's no basement.
You didn't know existed.
Stop. No more. No more.
Down there. You see all your family portraits everywhere. It's lit. Looks like someone's been living there for years.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. What now?
What do?
You know what? I'll try and fall asleep again. I don't care. That's my way out to everything. Just fall asleep, black out. It's not. You know what? I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're down there.
Stop! He won't stop. Tell him to stop.
You feel something dripping from the ceiling. Just drop.
Stop.
It gets on you a little bit. You don't know what this liquid is. What do you do, Sam?
I'll just fall asleep. I would sleep. I don't fucking care. I would sleep and die there like that, sleeping.
You try shutting your eyes. You shut your eyes as long as you hear dripping. Just drip. But as soon as you close your eyes, you can feel them opening back up.
Stop.
No.
I don't want to hear this.
Listen. You woke up from a dream. That drip is me spitting on you.
Fucking asshole.
I've been drooling on you this whole time, Sam. That's the real horror. You're covered in my spit. Isn't that terrifying?
It's fine, as long as it's from you.
Oh my god. So what do you think?
I hate it. I hate it so much.
That's a good hypothetical. I should stop calling these hypotheticals. They're not really hypotheticals. That's a good quest. Anyways, thank you everyone for listening to the Might Be Good podcast, episode 2. If you liked what you heard, then maybe just please consider subscribing. And if you look next to that subscribe, there's that little bell. I don't know if it shows up on mobile, but if you click on that, then YouTube will personally, Mr. YouTube will personally notify you when we, Sam and I, upload another podcast episode. So that'd be great. To help us out a bunch. It'd be, Mom and Dad, I'm sure you're the only one listening. If you could tell your friends to listen to.
Then we can get monetized. Anyway, there's a link below to our Spotify. Better check that out, and maybe if you want to listen to this again, you can download it. Yeah. So you could go out while listening to us.
Speaking of links, we never did this episode. We never gave ourselves any plugs. Sam, as you all know, she's a photographer. She will have links to what are your links to down below?
I have my Instagram link and my vlog channel link. So go follow and subscribe that.
And if you go down to the part that says me, my name, there you'll find links to my many various music projects I got a couple pages on Facebook and my YouTube channel, which Sam's been pestering me to make because she's like, you gotta make a YouTube channel for your music. No one's gonna listen to it. No one's gonna listen to it anyways. But if you want to listen to it,
and you better.
No, you don't have to. You can find it there. Anyways, my name is Rhett.
My name is Amanda.
And thank you all for listening.